Hey guys, my name's Patrick.
And my name is Gator.
Yeah, this is Gator, and we are with 75 Promotions. That's our local business. Some may know us as StickerShark. We'll get into that. And honestly, we want to just talk about, well, I guess to start, we've been trying to do something such as podcast and video stuff. You may have seen stuff like Forsyth Festival video that we made, the football, the Mary Persons video we made. But we really wanted to kind of dive a little bit deeper than just like making flashy videos. I mean, they're fun and
They look good, but
it's just not. It doesn't really do anything as far as truly, I guess, in my sense, promoting.
it's appealing to the eye, but
Yeah,
no more than that.
Yes. So we have two things. I'm going to start talking about the first one, which is going to be called 3-Minute Thursday. At least that's what we have now. We don't know if that's what we're
Could
sticking
change.
with. It could definitely change. So what 3-Minute Thursday is going to be is it's basically going to be a short video series, and we're going to launch one every Thursday or every other Thursday. Should be at least a few a month. And what that's going to be about, it's going to be anything from video reviews. So we may show up at a restaurant and review like their 4 main dishes or something, or we may go to a local business and just dive in behind the scenes of that business and show you guys what it takes to run some of these small businesses in town. And it won't just be about business. It may be cool events that go on, such as like the food truck stuff or anything that goes on that we can be part of. We really want to just shine light on positive things going on in Forsyth. To me, there doesn't seem to be a whole lot of like positive news. I guess not even say news. There doesn't seem to be a whole lot of positivity around some of these things in Forsyth, and I guess seems to be a disconnect between like the business community, the downtown community, and everyone else that lives here until football season.
That's true.
Football season,
Everybody
everyone
comes together
out.
on football season.
We just want to kind of dive in and see what that may look like. Like what can we do? What can we provide for this community using podcast and videos? And I kind of let you describe the podcast.
Well, and even in helping with that, just to add a quick little thought to that, but with that, it's helping like continued support, because you see a lot of stuff come to town that instantly, like, I mean, you give it a couple weeks and everybody's already like done with them, and it's like, like you gotta
give it a chance.
The business owners got to give it a chance and keep pushing through it, but the community really needs to support them. But
there's a lot of things like that we can definitely dive into when things happen, and really, like I said, we're not trying to make this like a negative thing. So
No.
We're not trying to dive in and talk any negative into the thing. And I'm not saying like everything's going to be perfect and pretty, but it's really just to show like what it takes to build this community and how just to do a little something for us to help with that. We have the video skills, not that we're professionals by any means. And we can somewhat talk, but we have terrible accents. So, I mean, I guess this is going to work out. Okay. And then, you want to talk about the podcast a little bit?
Yeah. So, with the podcast, we had the idea, obviously, of doing the podcast, and we were trying to figure out what route to go. And we could obviously sit around and babble on about anything, but we kind of really wanted to bring in local, starting out, we wanted to bring in local business owners, community leaders, influential people. Whew, that gets a tough word to say there.
Some testing there.
So the whole concept obviously is to like shed light on who they are as a person and where they've come from, where they plan on going, and just let them be transparent about themselves and talk about everything. I mean, like I said, we're trying to bring a positive concept behind everything, because
yeah, for sure.
And especially in the world we're in today, negative seems to be the way. And
true, I just hate negativity. I don't have fun with it. So there's going to be some pretty funny stuff come up. So we have some good ideas.
Oh yeah,
I think maybe I would say it's almost like taking one for the team as far as Forsyth. I don't know if that's the way to do it, but there's definitely some things that I think they're funny ideas, but I'm not necessarily going to be proud of them after I get done with them. So
I don't know if proud is necessarily the word you should be worried about. I think we're going to get some humor out of it. If anything, sure. We're going to laugh at ourselves.
That is true. That is true. I mean, and we also want to dive in about ourselves a little bit. I don't think a whole lot of people. There's some people that know us, but there's not a lot of people in the community that really know who we are as business owners and where we come from and the background of us. So, I'm sure there's tons of people out there that like to know more about, maybe not. I mean, we're not that interesting, but, maybe there's some people out there that might want to know a little bit about our backstory and why we do what we do. But as far as that goes, we're going to try to launch one, and we're going to switch out between the podcast and the video thing. So we're the 3-Minute Thursday and the video and the podcast, we'll switch it out every other Thursday, or we'll at least try to do at least 3 a month. So just be looking out on Thursdays. We're going to probably launch this one. I guess it doesn't even matter, but anyways, it's going to be every other Thursday. And the goal is to, just continue that and just grow that and just see where it goes. So if you know anybody that wants to be part of it, just message us. We're going to be posting these on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. We'll probably have like links to it and everything, but we're not really going to use Instagram as the platform to post it. So yeah, just follow us on social media and you'll pretty much find a version of it. And they're all going to be videoed as well. So you'll have a video version and then you'll also have just like the straight podcast version. So for you people that want to watch this, you can do that. So anyways, to the end, I don't want to talk too long. The last thing we want to talk about before we get into our first podcast, which is going to be next Thursday, we want to talk about StickerShark and 7.5 Promotions. It's a little confusing and why we're ending StickerShark. So StickerShark was the business back when we first came to Forsyth. I started it back in college, and then when we moved here to Forsyth, that's what it still was. Gator started working with me. We kind of partnered up on StickerShark, and then we got our first building right there, which is Dodd's, the old like the Paul Spa now. We were in that building for about 6 to 8 months, and that was our first like retail setting. Yeah. And it worked great. It was a huge eye-opening experience for both of us.
It was a first really big step to
sure.
branch out and get your own building. I mean, compared to being behind a house.
We try to balance online and local with one name. So then when we moved here, where we're at now, which is 495 Holiday Circle, it's down in the hole, old Treadwell dealership. We decided to change and do two names. So we just said, hey, let's do a local business and an online. So we kept StickerShark, and then 7.5 Promotions just became the local business. And honestly, 2.5 years later, where we're at now, we've just put so much work and effort into the online that it's just really burned us out. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of, I wouldn't even call it fake, but it just seems fake in a sense. It's not really genuine. You're just throwing out ads to people. It just seems so, like forced to get customers. Whereas local, we can truly focus on the customer and actually create an experience that people would be happy about.
You build one-on-one relationships as well, which is...
Yeah, absolutely. So that's the whole idea, is we're going to take all the time and energy that we put with StickerShark, and we're going to focus fully on 7.5, and that's what this whole next year, 2019, even part of what we're doing now, this podcast, this video stuff, all that's going to be part of that same idea. And really just try to make a difference in the community. That's really the idea, is just see what we can do locally, and we don't know what's going to happen. We got a crazy, when I mean crazy, we have a crazy year coming up.
For sure.
2019.
It might be the craziest year.
Oh, it already is. It's already started that way, and I imagine it's going to end that way. So it's going to be interesting. So just we'll talk about that.
Stick around and watch the wild ride.
So just keep an eye on that. We'll definitely be posting some news about our future and where 7.5 is going to go as far as business wise and just with this video series. There's just so much that's going to change in 2019. So. Not all bad and not all good, but we're staying positive about it, and we're gonna have fun with it. And I think that's really about it, guys. We really just want to have fun with this thing, and we know we're not perfect and trying to make this thing to be something amazing. We're really just having fun with it. So, like I said, expect some of the videos to be pretty entertaining.
You're getting more laughs laughing at us. Yeah, don't worry, we laugh at ourselves all the time. So
yeah, for sure. So, like I said, we have another podcast, or actually our first podcast, coming up next Thursday. We'll have it up. It'll be more than likely, it's just going to be on Podbean, and it'll also be a video version on Facebook and YouTube. So there should be 3 different versions of that out there. So we'll share all of them. Make sure everybody gets out there can watch them. And we appreciate anybody that wanted to share. Just post our page up. Just really keep up anything that will help us grow this.
We would. We'd love to hear y'all's feedback and anything that y'all would like to. Anybody y'all like to see on here, or just would like a topic for us to talk about. The more, the merrier. I mean, we can't go wrong with having more stuff to talk about and things that y'all would enjoy hearing. So,
yep, absolutely. So, I think that's going to end it for this one, guys. We will see you in a week, next Thursday. So, thanks.